Hello and welcome to today's daily video update for Data Explorers. Today we're going to have a look at upcoming earnings announcements over the European region. So first of all, I'm going to have a look at Thomas Cook. Thomas Cook is quite interesting at the moment. First of all, delving into the Russian market with its new acquisition. Definitely interesting and will be in the media this week. Looking at the short interest activity, we've actually seen an uptick in short interest over the last few months, since July even, from 1% to 5%. 5% now is at a 52-week high. So then I looked over to institutional ownership. Funds who lend actually seem to be quite positive towards the stock. They've been increasing their holdings and are up from 260 million shares to 320 million shares. The next company we're going to look at is Thyssenkrupp. Thyssenkrupp is the largest steel maker in Germany, operating on a global basis. Their share price actually hit a 52-week high last week, coming off slightly, but they've had quite a good rally over the last few months. Looking at securities lending data, however, quite a bearish outlook there. Short interest has actually been ticking upwards very slightly, but it's up to 2.7% now. And institutional ownership has actually seen a decrease in holdings too, and is down from 87 million to 77 million shares since September. The third company we're going to have a look at is a French stock, Bouygues. Apologies if I've pronounced this wrong. They'll be announcing third quarter earnings. Looking at their short interest, not a lot of activity in this stock in terms of short selling, but there is still a significant short interest. It's been actually rising over the last couple of months from 5 to 8%, which is quite unusual as they don't really see a lot of activity. Utilization, an interesting measure here. This is the proportion of lendable supply which is currently out on loan. The sector utilization on average is about 12%. However, this stock is actually seeing a high utilization average of about 20%. So interesting one to keep an eye on. Finally, we're going to have a look at a stock which has been doing quite well over the last couple of years, which is Halma Plc. Now, Halma has been seeing a good rally in their share price over the last 2 years. Short interest has actually been covering over the past year. We're down from 9% of total shares outstanding on loan to about 4.5% shares outstanding. So good outlook for them. Looking over to institutional ownership, funds who lend also seem to be quite bullish on this stock, and they've actually increased their holdings from 73 million shares to 90 million shares over the past year. To read more on these topics and these stocks that have been mentioned, please go to www.dataexplorers.com/news. Thank you for listening and have a great day.